As part of Children Changing Nations, we have wanted to show God's love to different people in different places and of significance. Some of those stories are on our website. You can discover how we have shown love to different people, but I'd just love to share a couple with you. The first one is when we went to Northampton, and we went to the hospital in Northampton where actually we feel that lots of people who worked in hospitals back a few years ago, they felt undervalued and not necessarily respected, and we wanted to say that they were loved and they were valuable and they were significant. So we took in Ferrero Rocher, and the children went from ward to ward and prayed with the nurses and prayed with the support staff and gave them Ferrero Rocher to say, God loves you and we care and we want you to know that you're important and valuable and significant. There was another time a few years ago where we went to London, and there'd been some terrible incidents happen on the bridges in London, and the police were really uptight and really concerned. And we just went with postcards, and these postcards, they said, God cares about you, God loves you, and the children were encouraged to listen to a message from God, write it on the postcard, and then deliver it to the police officers. And then we went to Scotland Yard, and we handed cards to the police officers that were nearby to say, you are really important, we are with you, and we are praying for you. We wanted them to have a little taster of God's love from some children, and it was powerful. You could see the difference the children can make when they go to these significant places and make a difference.
One of the words that we are focusing on today is love. We know that God loves us so much, and that each of us has a part to play in sharing that love with other people. I wonder what our nation would look like if everybody knew how much God loved them and set out to love other people the way that God loves us. Our challenge for you is to try and spread some love in your community. Why not make some hearts like this one? Write an encouraging message on them and then hide them somewhere on your street or in your neighbourhood for them to be found by somebody else. I'm going to pop this one on this tree. It says, you are loved and special to God. And I'm going to be praying that whoever finds this will know and experience God's love for themselves. Why don't you take some time and pray for love in our nation today? We would love to hear how you get along. So don't forget to visit our Facebook event and share your photos and stories with us about what you've got up to today.